Hello there, Libra. Let's get started on a weekly reading for you for, I guess technically, May 10th through the 17th of 2021. But whenever you get this reading, that's when it's for you. So let's go ahead and get this show on the road. General messages, because it's for Libras in general. Find out what Libra needs to know this week. What does Libra need to keep in mind? I definitely am feeling that Two of Wands. I just got a little stack, and I'm gonna keep the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune, and we're gonna talk about it. Okay. If any messages come up that are for specific Libras, I'll let you know. But generally, it's like take it or leave it. Go along with what works for you. Okay. Well, the Two of Wands and the Devil both came up in reverse, but I'm going to talk about them in general instead of I read much more intuitively. I'm not literal when I'm talking about upright or or positive or negative shadow aspects or whatever of each card. I'm just like I'm talking about it like I feel like the tarot is more like an affirmational kind of tool rather than something that's gonna like foretell the future for myself. Different for other people, of course. So anyway, the point is, I really feel like this is an important message right here for you for this week. That's the Two of Wands, and it's like I've got the world in my hands, and I'm going to do something with this. You've had really good fortune. Really good fortune, and I'm so happy for you about it, Libra. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, right, is there, and that's you holding the Wheel of Fortune, essentially. You're holding the world when you're holding the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Death card, it's like the big transitions happened. Things that weren't working for you are closing up, finishing up. You're in the wake of it. You're in the wake of the big things closing off. Spring. it is spring for Libra, not only literally in the northern hemisphere, but also emotionally. It's a springtime for you because your confidence has come back. So it's like the death of the old self that couldn't really discern had a harder time discerning what was right or wrong. It's like that Libra knew what needed to be done. A year ago, Libra knew what needed to be done, but didn't feel safe in order to do it, in order to make it happen. Well, the universe came along. You were like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this. And the universe is like, oh, well, I'll go ahead and fix that for you because we want you to be happy, Libra. We can hear you. I can hear you complaining. You're not saying it out loud. It's in here. You're complaining. You're not happy. You want something else, but you didn't know how to do it. Well, the universe was like, do. Gotta make it happen. And it did. It was like, pandemic, here you go. Major changes. Old chapters being done. And I feel like it's like you keep looking back over your shoulder. Like, is that really done? Am I really safe now? Can I really just do whatever I want now? Yes. No boogeyman is going to come out from the past to say, no, you weren't supposed to do that. That time's over. They're gone. Time pushed them aside. I feel like the Death in riding in on this horse here is pushing aside any obstacle to you moving forward with the next phase of your life. So, let's go. What do you want? That's where the Wheel of Fortune is like, I'm still here for you. I listened to you and I set things up for you for the transition to get rid of the old stuff, and now you're in a vacuum. What is coming next? So the Wheel of Fortune is still like, line it up for me. I've heard the analogy of a dog that could do these tricks. It's like a lady on stage is like set up all of these different kinds of toys and tools on a stage, and she's got this dog, this adorable little like retriever, and she's like, go get me the dragon. get the dragon, get the dragon. And the dog's like, Phew! And it goes over and it gets the dragon and brings it over. And she's like, okay, go get the, I don't know, whatever, the bat. Go get the bat. Goes over, gets a foam bat and brings it back. So excited, he can't wait. But she's got to be specific. If she's like, go get the red thing, the dog's going to be like, which red thing? It won't know. And so it's just going to like come over with some like miscellaneous things. No, be very specific, right? Nope, the green bat. I want the green bat. And the universe will go get it and bring it to you. So as you're deciding what you're going to fill the void with, you gotta be specific. How do you find out exactly what you want? Some of you might already know exactly what you want. You're thinking, what do I want in the next 6 months? What do I want in the next 2 years? What do I want in the next 5 years? What do I want in the next 10 years? And so on and so forth. If you're like, well, whatever comes to me, the universe is going to fetch whatever. So this is where journaling is really important. I tend to go with like 6 months, 1 month, 1 month on like really small, tangible goals that I want to complete, but then I go a little bit more general with 6 months. And so the 1 month things are working toward the 6 month goal. And then then I have 1 month goals that are like the 6 month is like it's a benchmark for the 2 year and so on. So I have a handful of goals that are like 5 years. I don't really have any 10-year plans except like, you know, savings account. That's my 10-year plan right now. But yeah, so it's like you set it up in increments. Anyway, what do you want though? I would start by keeping, like I said, keeping the journal and writing down every little thing that I notice that I either feel really awesome thinking about doing or anything that I feel the slightest bit of jealousy about. Because when I see my sisters out there doing really, really awesome things, the old me would be like, that girl has just like, she had it easy. That's why she gets to do it. She gets to have that. Like she didn't deserve it. Like she didn't earn it, right? I'm a different person now. Instead, I'm like, wow, if I feel that twinge, then I immediately check myself. I'm like, I'm so happy that she gets to do that. Maybe that's something I might want. And I'm going to think about it. I'm going to learn about it. I'm going to see if that is something I want. Sometimes it is something I want to do my own version of. Sometimes, nah. Sometimes I find out it's like, nah, that's not for me. That's really cool, but I guess that's not for me. That's okay though. Anyway, so anytime something comes up, you're like, that would be really cool. Write it down. And then the next thing to do is start making small plans. And I feel like this is going to come up in future readings, so I don't want to dwell too long on how to execute your plans and your manifestations. But I do want to like just read to you manifesting anything you want. It's a little checklist. So the first thing is declutter everything. That's what you were already going through, right? You were decluttering aspects of your life that were not working. You were getting rid of it, right? And these are really like, it's the death card. So it's like, these are big things that were standing between you and your ideal self, okay? So you spent time decluttering all that stuff, and now you're like, okay, I need to decide exactly what I want. So that's the next step. That's where you're journaling and you're figuring out exactly what's for you in those like incremental time periods. And then the next thing to do is surround yourself with positivity. You may not have a clear plan for a while on exactly how you're going to make everything work, but the first thing to do is surround yourself with complete positivity in all ways. And I know from my own experience that when I'm positive as much as I can be, and that is always, staying positive is always a work in progress. Like there's always emotional work to be done on staying positive at all times. Because like life hands you lemons. Right? That's just the way it is. We're constantly being triggered so that we can level up. Okay? So just do what you can. And keep watching these readings so you can learn about how to be positive and all that. And then there will be an occasion where the universe will throw you a bone, will bring you what you want, right? And that's when you act. But you will know when it's the right time to act. You will know when it's the right time to do something. And then you receive the thing that you asked for, right? You receive the thing that you called out for, that you decided that you wanted, and then you figure out, is this exactly what I want? How do I fine tune it to make it exactly the right way for me? So I just wanted to read that to you real quick so that you know that there's kind of a plan, there's kind of a blueprint on how to create what you want. And so the first thing to do is start journaling about what it is exactly that you want. Exactly. Describe it for the universe as though it was a dog you're asking to go fetch something for you. Okay? Okay, quick blessing for you, my dear Libras. It is okay for you to ask for anything that you want. What a lovely affirmation. Blessings to you. Peace. Inhale love. Exhale fear. Inhale love. Exhale fear. You deserve anything you want. Lovely! I'm so excited for you, Libra. You're gonna have a good week. And I'll see you later.